We are promoting our proposed supermarket in Bishop's Waltham prior to submitting a planning application in the next couple of weeks.
And how many people have you had down here today so far?
We've had a good flow of people through the door. I've not got the exact numbers, but we've been here for about 3 hours. I think we've had about 150 people through the door so far.
And what's the response been so far from people?
I think it's fair to say we've got a number of supporters for the scheme who would like to see Sainsbury's come to Bishop's Waltham, and another number of people who are concerned about the proposals, particularly in relation to the effect it's going to have on the high street. But we have to, persuade people, and it's our view that actually having a supermarket in Bishop's Waltham is good for Bishop's Waltham, because people are shopping in Bishop's Waltham and they'll also be shopping in the high street as well.
And what's the next step from here?
Next step is submission of a planning application, which will be going, as I said, in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be submitting a planning application. We'll then be discussing that with Winchester City Council and Hampshire County Council with regards to the highways considerations. And we will hope to secure planning permission within the next 4 to 6 months.
Well, the reaction's been fairly strong, as we would expect, because an awful lot of the village simply don't want Sainsbury's to come here, and the visitors to an exhibition like this will tend, I think, to be people who are against it. A lot of queries about the car parking and the space they've allowed for patients to the surgery, how people will be able to get to the surgery on travellators and lifts and through the front door. Lots of questions about cutting off Station Road, and someone was raising the question of what would happen if there was an emergency and a fire engine and ambulance needed to rush to Sainsbury's. If there's only one entrance and there was some blockage on that roundabout, as there would be if there was an emergency, how would people get there? So there are a lot of interesting questions that people are coming up with, and they are more or less satisfied with the answers they're getting from Sainsbury's, mostly less satisfied because they're being stonewalled. But there again, that's what we'd expect.
Have you had any people for Sainsbury's that have come and spoken to you today?
No, we've had one woman who wandered past grumbling to herself that we must be mad. But apart from that, we've had no one actually stop by and discuss with us. All the people, there have been people who've walked past, so therefore we assume they are in support of Sainsbury's or wish to stay neutral at this stage.
And what's the next step for the Bishop's Waltham Action Group?
To wait for the application to go in, which Sainsbury's told us would be in the next couple of weeks, and then we finally get to the final battle, which we've been waiting for 18 months.